guys, it's Jana and welcome to Pinch of Luck. Today we are going to be making maple bacon cupcakes. These are so good. I made them for Super Bowl last year because every year we have a Super Bowl party and there's always a food theme. So last year the food theme was bacon. Everybody had to bring something made with bacon. It was super awesome and everybody got so creative with the bacon. It was really super fun and yummy. So I wanted to show you these cupcakes because they are so good. Today we will need a mixer, 2 mixing bowls, a spatula, half a pound of chopped thick cut bacon, 2 cups of flour, 2 teaspoons of baking powder, a 1/4 teaspoon of salt, 1 cup, which is 2 sticks of unsalted butter at room temperature, 2 cups of granulated sugar, 3 eggs at room temperature, 1 cup milk at room temperature, 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract, 3 teaspoons of maple extract, maple syrup for a little garnish, and I also kept a little bit of the bacon fat because who wants to throw away gold? We'll throw that in there too. And reserve a little bit of your bacon with bigger chops for garnish. And for baking, we need 2 cupcake trays with liners, and I have my scooper there. So let's get lucky. So first, let's take our dries and mix them up in the smaller bowl. So we need our flour, baking powder, and salt. Just mix that together with your spatula. Just set that aside. Now in your bigger bowl, we're gonna cream our sugar and our butter. So we need our butter and sugar. Let's mix that together till it's nice and creamy. All right, now that that's nice and creamy, we're gonna add our eggs one at a time. So let's grab an egg and mix it up. Another egg. One more time. Let's go ahead and add a little bit of our bacon fat just to give it that much more flavor. That was probably just about a tablespoon of bacon fat. Not too much. Looking good already. So now that that's all mixed together, we want to mix in our dries and our milk, but we want to alternate about 3 times. So we will add our dry and mix it up, add some milk, mix it up, and so on and so forth. Last round. Now that that's all mixed up, we're gonna add our extracts and mix it for about 2 minutes. Get it nice and fluffy wuffy. I already cooked these in the oven at 375 on cookie sheets that were wrapped in foil, and I cooked them for about 10-15 minutes until they were nice and crispy, and then I cooled them off and chopped them up. So we'll just fold all this in there until it's evenly distributed. You don't want any cupcakes that just have 1 piece of bacon in it. Beautiful. Okay, so now we get to fill up our cupcake trays. I have my little scooper here. I'll put a link down below where you can get one. If not, just use your regular spoon tactic or however you like to do it. We're gonna fill these up at 2/3 full so they can rise a little bit and look so pretty. Now that these are all scooped in, we're gonna throw these in the oven at 350 for 25 minutes or until your little toothpick comes out clean. While they are still fresh, hot out of the oven, we're gonna come back and poke holes in them and put some maple syrup in there so that it just absorbs that wonderful maple flavor. Yummy! So I'll be back. All right, they're fresh out of the oven, so we are going to poke a few holes in all of them and put just a little bit of maple syrup, just soak it up in there so they are hot, 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 so do not burn yourself. So I have my maple syrup and my toothpick. So just do, I don't know, however many you want. Maybe about four pokes each. And now we're just gonna drizzle just a little bit of maple syrup on them. Okay, so now we're just gonna let them cool, and in the meantime, we'll start making our frosting. All right, now let's make some icing. This icing is the best icing ever. I love it. It is so yummy. It's a cream cheese icing. So let me tell you what we need. For the icing, we will need a mixer, a mixing bowl, a spatula, half cup of butter, which is 1 stick at room temperature, half cup of cream cheese, 2 tablespoons of maple syrup, 2 cups of powdered sugar, and 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. And for decorating, I will use a glass, a spoon, pair of scissors, a decorator's bag, and tip number 22, and I have a little tie there to tie it off. And for garnish, we will need those few big pieces of bacon that we set aside and some maple syrup. So let's make some icing! First, we want to cream our butter and our cream cheese. So here's our butter, cream cheese. So we'll mix that together. Now that those are blended well, we want to slowly put in the maple syrup as we mix. So here we go. Now it's time for the powdered sugar. So you just want to do just a little bit at a time so it doesn't explode all over the place. So we'll just do like 1/3 of it. Now that that's all combined, let's add our cinnamon. We just needed 1 teaspoon. All right, now we're just gonna beat it at a medium speed until it's all nice and fluffy. I have it all mixed together. I do not like the consistency. I would like it to be a little bit thicker so it'll hold our shape of our tip. So I'm going to add a little bit more powdered sugar. Now, if you feel that your icing is just a little too thick, you can add a little bit of milk at a time and mix it up until you get the right consistency that you would want. So in my case, since I want it to be thicker, I am going to add some more powdered sugar. All right, that seems good to me. So I am going to throw the icing in the bag and get that ready, and then we'll go get our cupcake. So I have my bag. I'm gonna snip the end, throw our tip in, and fill her up. There's a little bit more icing in there, but my bag is full. So let me go get those cupcakes, and hopefully they're nice and cooled off and we can start decorating. Cupcakes are all cooled off, so let's start decorating. I am so excited. These are gonna be so good. So we are just going to start from the outside and work our way in. Through the little circles. Woo! Keep on going around and around. Now that they're all iced, we could start garnishing with our little bacon bits. So just grab a few, however you want to do it. Stick them up in there. Don't want to waste any bacon. Because everything's better with bacon. Okay, now just take your syrup, just a little drop right in the middle. Will be super yummy. And that was not in the middle. Perfection! So I have my little cupcake caddy here. I will put a link down below where you can get one. I love having this. It's super convenient and it's super cute. So we're gonna place all these babies right in there. That's it, guys. These are so good because they are sweet and they are savory, and everything is better with bacon. I think we got lucky. Let me know if you try them out. Send me a picture. I'll put them on my website, and let me know if there's anything you guys would love to see. I'm always looking for awesome new ideas. And as always, if you loved it, like it, subscribe to it, and share it. Thanks, guys. Mwah.